Welcome to Around the Region. I'm Kayla Buchanan. Up first tonight, we'll take a look at Monday's election results. Alberta voters have given the Conservatives their 12th consecutive majority government, and here's the results from across the region. It came down to the wire in Battle River Wainwright, but in the end, incumbent Doug Griffiths was re-elected.
It feels good. It feels good. It was a close race. We sensed it around the constituency, but our support was really strong. People know what I've been working on for the last 10 years, and they wanted me to carry on doing that. And frankly, you know, this race was most exciting because it was close. People got engaged. The worst challenge was trying to talk to people about what we need to do to build better communities when nobody was interested in the race. So this was good.
It was very close, and it was never to the point where you were ever excited or disappointed until the very end because you didn't know who was going to win.
Well, it did shift because it was a close race. It was extremely close. This riding from the beginning of when the writ was dropped, we knew it was going to be a very close fight. But in the end, I think the experience and the orator skills that Doug possesses, along with his experience, carried the day. But the mood for change was certainly in the air. And a good opposition is not something we can't do without. We need it.
Griffiths captured 47% of the vote, while the Wild Rose was right behind with 44%.
I know the Wild Rose is going to be a very strong opponent. They're going to play very hard. We're going to have great debates about policy, because now that the election's over, the rhetoric and the bitter comments and the fighting will go down, and we'll actually get to sit down and talk about policy. At least I hope that's what we'll do, and we'll be able to really talk about what the future of this province is going to be. And I've been waiting for that for 10 years, to be involved in the discussion and play a key role and help make some of those decisions. So it's pretty exciting.
Candidates from the Wild Rose, Alberta, Liberal and NDP parties were unavailable for comment. In Bonnyville Cold Lake, incumbent Genya Lescu won 49% of the vote, only 7% more than the Wild Rose's Roy Denenko.
It was a little bit of nerves when the first couple of polls came in, and they weren't going my way, but it was early. It was only the first two. But in my heart, I knew it would go my way. I knew it wouldn't be as decisive as it was 4 years ago, but a win is a win.
Well, we're disappointed we lost, but we're also very happy and proud of ourselves. We did a good showing. We put up a good fight. I'd like to congratulate Genya on her win. We knew our constituency, and we knew the Bonnyville Cold Lake split, if you want to call it that. And I knew Cold Lake was my hill to climb. I didn't quite make it. They came through very strongly for Genya. The West End didn't come as strongly for me, but that's politics.
I thought Bonnyville and Cold Lake would go 50-50. I was always saying it was either 50-50 or 60-40 for me. Cold Lakers came out. Typically, Cold Lakers turnout at the polling stations were never that strong, and they proved everybody wrong this time around, and they came out and they voted. They voted strong, and they voted for me, so makes me feel good.
This riding is very, very split right now, and you can see that in the polls. You can see that in campaigning. She has to heal the constituency. She has to show some real leadership and find solutions to bring Cold Lake, Bonnyville, the North and the South together, and have us start working together.
I'm looking forward for the next 4 years. Seniors, definitely one of my top priorities. We've just starting phase 1 of the Bonnyville Seniors Lodge. We need to work on phase 1 of the Cold Lake Seniors Lodge. We need to look at the needs of the Glendon seniors and see what we can do for them. We need to look at our hospital needs in our area. We need to look at that. Sustainability for Bonnyville and Glendon, we need to work for that. So there's a lot of issues in this area that we need to deal with.
The NDP did not return calls for a comment. After the break, we'll take a look at the Lac La Biche St. Paul and then the Vermilion Lloydminster ridings.